Hello, I'm Shanna Richardson, the Assistant Scout Executive for the Gulf Stream Council. Here in Florida, we've been busy. It is possible with a little creativity to continue to affect membership growth and retention. Let me tell you a little bit about what we've been up to. Early on, we made sure we contacted the key three of each unit to make sure they were home and safe and to see if they needed any support. We also encouraged them to continue to scout at home virtually. We immediately set up what we call RAW, Remote Activities Workshops, which includes online virtual merit badges, virtual Cub Scout activities, the NOVA program, and adult training, completely free to all of our registered youth and adult members. To help support our units to scout virtually, we created a web series called Scouting at Home. We interviewed units that were doing some innovative and creative programming to keep their families engaged and active. We wanted to make sure that our scouts and families stayed as informed as possible. So we set up a series of webisodes called the Gulf Streamer to make sure they had information about what was happening at the council, what was happening nationally, and to help create meaningful content for the Gulf Streamer, we reached out to subject matter experts. Every Friday, we've set up a Facebook Live event where volunteers can interact, ask questions, and get their information immediately. It's been very successful. All of our district meetings have gone completely virtual. Interesting changes with attendance. Attendance has gone higher than we would in our in-person meetings. So even after this crisis is over, some of our virtual content will continue. Community outreach remains significantly important to us. We reached out to our units to help ensure that we were continuing to serve our community, doing projects such as sewing masks, food drives. We also created a series of videos we could send out to our communities to let them know how much we appreciate what everybody is doing. Staying in contact with your local media outlets is significantly important during this time. We've been providing press releases, videos, and stories on what scouting has been up to, and they are getting that information out for us. It's been amazing. All of this continuous information has allowed us to retain our scouts and scouters by staying connected. We've held 2 council-wide virtual camporees to promote scouting to families who are not currently participating. We encouraged our packs and troops to reach out to their neighbors and friends and ask them to join in these activities, and it works. We've increased the number of youth signing up and who are now actively participating in the virtual scouting programs in their packs and troops. We are being proactive in our recruitment strategy for this fall. We are planning an ABC program. There is a possibility that school won't look the same as it usually does this fall, and we need to be prepared. So we are preparing for full classroom access and rallying the classrooms. We're preparing for partial access, where we can be on morning announcements and pass out flyers. We're also preparing for no access, where we will have pre-recorded material and recruitment. We'll have classroom offerings for teachers if we're still schooling virtually. We will have a massive social media campaign, so we are being proactive and not reactive about our recruitment strategies. Relationships are the most important thing that we do, and to maintain strong relationships with our principals and our schools, we made sure we reached out. We sent out thank you letters to every principal and every teacher in every school thanking them, and the response was overwhelming. Many principals wrote back and said, "We can't wait to see you guys in the fall." It is incredibly important for us to continue to stay connected to our scouts and families during this time and continuing into the future. The longer we wait to keep them active, the harder it will be to get them to come back to join us for scouting again. Our staff, our board, and our volunteers have worked tirelessly to make sure that we can provide the resources and tools to our packs and troops to remain active, which has paid back in dividends. A significantly high percent of our units and scouts are still active virtually to this day, and we are very proud of what we've been able to accomplish, including challenges that get them outdoors, taking photos of their campsites, their campfire programs, submitting skits and songs, and staying connected to one another. The leadership in our packs and troops stepped up to the challenge also, providing continuous program for our youth. It's been inspiring and exciting to see how other councils have stepped up to the challenge as well. During these unprecedented times, scouting does what we do best. We adapt, we create, and we move forward with strength. We're very proud of our local Gulf Stream Council volunteers and very proud of all of the councils across the United States.